Let me break it down till it feel right. How does it feel? I'm so aligned and it's so. Tell me I'm still can't get a vibe. I wait me too, better get it out.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the New York Mets going up against the Cincinnati Reds. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now and getting to start. Hunter Green. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. You look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Brandon Nimmo at the plate now. That's ball one. And here it comes. Foul ball. Hunter Green has a long way to go before he's the most famous baseball player from his high school. Mike Stanton went to Notre Dame High School in Sherman Oaks, California. Of course, now we know him as Giancarlo Stanton. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's one down.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Starling Marte stands in now, looks at that one inside. Carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
The 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
The pitch. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. And the pitch. In the air to left down the line. De La Cruz on his way over, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, he was only a strike away from getting back into the dugout with his teammates, and now he's forced to start over and has to worry about someone over at first base.
Pete Alonso stands in now and watches strike 1. Lindor, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next one off the plate inside. 1-1. At the belt and fires. And a swing and a miss.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Got him looking. And that is that. Mets strand one. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at the ballpark, and taking the ball for the Mets, Max Scherzer. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Bottom of the first. Now at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Close, but call the ball. Ball one.
2 strikes.
The next offering misses. Now 2-2. Out towards right center field. Nimmo has it sized up. Squeezes it, and there's one away.
The shortstop.
The batter now, Kevin Newman. In there for strike one. Scherzer, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a slurve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Tyler Stevenson stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Number 6 on the National League batting average leaderboard. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to...
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil.
The right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That's in there. And the count is 0-2. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a guy out there coming at you with high velocity.
That one missing inside. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player. Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to him. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Second inning here, no score. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. Next offering is outside. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, you talk about a pitch coming in on a frozen rope. The challenges of catching up to 100 miles an hour or above is just tremendous. You see it, at least you think you do, but by the time you swing, it's in the catcher's mitt.
Righty to the plate. That one the other way, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and that's a 2-out double.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Here's Luis Guillorme.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Canna on at second with 2 down. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back. Bottom of the second. And the batter now is Joey Votto.
The first baseman.
Max Scherzer, a former first-round pick. Diamondbacks took him in 2006. The 11th overall selection out of the University of Missouri. What a career. He's won 3 Cy Youngs, including Cy Youngs in each league, and a world champion 2019 with the Washington Nationals. That's off the mark, and the count is 2-0.
Well, a tremendous pitcher. Started with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Then we saw him move to Detroit. Wasn't quite sure if the command and control was going to be established. Even the release that he throws in mechanically, people wondered if he'd get injured. But he has had a lengthy career. For the most part, has stayed healthy, and he's going to the Hall of Fame.
No question. On the ground, right side. To first, leadoff man retired here in the second.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. First offering, and it just misses.
Counts 1-0.
That one down the line. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Jonathan India at the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. First pitch just misses. The Reds certainly hit on their first-round pick in 2018 when they took Jonathan India, the former Florida Gator. He turned into the National League Rookie of the Year in 2021.
Just an incredible season with the Cincinnati Reds that year.
Makes the grab. That's out number 2.
Batting 7. The right fielder, Will Myers.
Will Myers now.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion. and he's in full speed.
And that's in there for strike one. He swings and fouls one off. Scherzer deals. Got him. And that is that. So one left for Cincinnati. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Great American Ballpark, Tomas Nido at the plate.
Tomas Nido.
Nido, in his fifth season, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2012. Swing and a miss. Strike one. And that one upstairs. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. Next one misses, and the count is filled up. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Now, when you follow up a triple-digit fastball with a nasty changeup, pretty much every time the hitter's going to be in trouble. And that was the plan. Get him to sit dead red on the fastball and then just make him look foolish with the off-speed stuff.
So the lineup flips over. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Brandon Nimmo. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Nimmo patrolling center field, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. Now 1-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The next pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Top of the third, no score. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Now batting. The right
Man at
fielder.
first with one gone. Now the number 2 hitter, Starling Marte. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Marte goes 6'1", 195 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Green checks the runner. Nimmo gets back easily.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
And that one fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Here comes a pitch. The punch out there picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound, looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Lindor now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And it's even up.
1-0.
That one pushed foul. Nimmo off of first with 2 away. Got him. And that is that. Mets leave one, and we're still knotted at 0. Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Jake Vossler. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
So here's Scherzer. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Scherzer ahead 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
So I'd say that was a pretty generous call right there. And when a pitcher's getting that call, there's really not much you can do about it as a hitter. And you know what? Guys today are so disciplined to stay with their approach and game plan. Not surprised at all that he took that pitch.
Now it's Nick Senzel. There's the strike. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. And now the count is even. And strike two.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
Scherzer gets the punch out. 2 down. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
De La Cruz batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Bounce to the left side. Escobar whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Reds go down quietly. Still no score. New inning getting started, and stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
And a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now it's even up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. And now it's filled up. Up the middle. Sends it to first. And that takes care of Alonso.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Jeff.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Line to left. And that's down. A base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. One down. Eduardo Escobar up now for the Mets. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Next offering is down low. Swings through that.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The 3-1. Now fly ball to right center. Senzel makes the grab. 2 down.
Now back. Left field. Mark Cannon.
Here's Mark Cannon. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. That one's in there, 0-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
High in the air, out to right. And puts the squeeze on that, and that'll do it. Mets strand 1, and we are still scoreless. Back here in Cincinnati, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Kevin Newman. Scherzer back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Ball 1 there. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Marte pulls it down, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, catcher
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. Went down on strikes his first time through. That's towards center. Hauls it in, 2 away.
The first baseman, number 19.
Joey Votto, the next to hit for the Reds. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And it's fouled away. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that keeps the inning alive.
Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Jake Fraley. No pitch signaled now. And a balk is being called. That one fouled off. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Marte throws to second. Not in time. He's safe as they jump ahead. A run scores.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
So up next, Jonathan India. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And he deals. And a foul ball. Hammered, base hit. Fraley coming home. He'll score easily. It's 2-0. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Will Myers, the next to hit for the Reds. And first offering is fouled off. That's a laser base hit. Gliding around third is India. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher, and the inning ends on an awesome play.
And welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in for New York, Luis Guillorme. First offering misses the mark.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next offering is fouled back.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one. He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Here's the catcher, Tomas Nido. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's the strike.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Here's 0-1. Slider clips the corner.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Squirts away a little bit.
The center fielder, number 9.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Guillorme around second, headed for third. Guillorme headed for the plate. Newman with a relay home.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Man at second with 1 away. Here's Starling Marte. And there's a foul ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a pitch. Out towards left center. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. That's ripped into the outfield. Great effort as he's able to haul it in, and that is the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the DH, Jake Vossler. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
0-2 as he waves at that one. A little bit low.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
1-2 here. Swing and a ball popped up. Takes it in for the out.
Up next is Cincinnati. The center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Nick Senzel, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. Called strike right there. On the ground. Toss to Alonso. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Now batting, third baseman,
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
On the ground to first. Alonso steps on the bag. That's out number 3. Nobody left for Cincinnati, but they still lead it 2-1. New pitcher for the Reds, Tony Santillan.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
the first baseman.
The pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, hitter looked pretty comfortable on that swing. Pitchers don't like to see that. We'll see how he changes it up on this next pitch.
Next one misses, and the count 1-2.
That's a really good take.
And it's even up. Called out on strikes. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
McNeil in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Santillan, a 6'3" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. The 1-0. Just off the outside part of the plate. Movement in the bullpen. Joel Kuhnel preparing to come on if needed. And the righty deals. That one missed. That's in there. Three-one now. And now the count filled up 3-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. On the ground, right side. Gathers and throws to first. Two quick outs to open the top of the sixth.
Number 10, shortstop, Eduardo.
So up next for New York, Eduardo Escobar. Escobar, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in Venezuela. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500-plus home runs, 3,000-plus hits, and a triple crown.
The 0-2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Fraley brings it in, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Reds 2 and the Mets 1. Welcome back. Bottom of the sixth. In now for the Reds, Kevin Newman. Scherzer back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. On the ground, right side. McNeil gets it to first. And a quick out, number one.
Cincinnati, the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Stevenson. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Fly ball down the line. And it drops foul into the corner.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
And the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Hit weakly on the ground. Takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Joey Votto. Votto measures 6 feet 2 inches. More than 2,000 hits in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Check swing didn't go. 1-0. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here's a 1-1. That's down and in.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Next offering misses, and the count is 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And it's filled up. Grounder off the pitcher. He's in there.
pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
So a man aboard, Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Votto off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Struck him out looking. Reds leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Buck Farmer taking over on the mound.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Number 46, Buck Farmer.
Well, 1-run game. Mark Canha now at the plate.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Base hit, and that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And next for the Mets, Luis Guillorme. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Next pitch is outside.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
The pitch. Popped up to the left into foul ground, and that's a foul ball. Way outside, ball 3. Tomas Nido waiting for a turn at the plate. And a 3-1 on the way. And he walked him.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Tomas Nido, known for his rocket arm behind the plate.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Trying to bunt his way on. Farmer tossed to second on to Votto, and they turn it. Back to the top of the lineup, and now Brandon Nimmo. This one in the air, center field. And that is the third out of the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Bottom of the 7th. Now here is Jonathan India.
The second baseman,
The line of the pitch. India checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Didn't go. The 1-0. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next to hit, Will Myers. That's in for a strike. pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. That's a hit. The throw into second, gliding around third is India. Played the plate, and they cut him down.
Up next in Cincinnati, the designated hitter, Jason Butler.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Runner leads away at second. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and it's caught for the out.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Nick Senzel, the next to hit for the Reds. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Myers at second with two down. Swing and a base hit. Here comes Myers. He'll score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Oh, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
That pitch in for a strike. Strike one.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Yeah, that's outside.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
In there at the knees, and that is strike two. That one just misses.
2-2 the count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Escobar with the throw to first. And that is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game.
You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed. And I keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed. And I keep it so 100.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Lucas Sims.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Starling Marte up to hit. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. And here it comes. And ball one to the right fielder. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Alexis Diaz up and loosening in the pen. And the 1-0. And another ball. And a pitch. And a pop-up. Right side, foul territory. Votto makes the grab, one down.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Lindor in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Next offering is in for a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Kicks and fires. That one ripped. Way back there. And that one's gone. Francisco Lindor takes him deep. Home run number 5 on the season, and they're chipping away. It's 3-2.
His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Here's Pete Alonso. And first offering is fouled off. The tying run at the plate. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swing and a drive. This one way back there. Going. That one is gone. We are tied. Pete Alonso takes him deep, and they tie it up. It's 3-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. What an incredible momentum swing on that home run, Boog. I mean, it's late in the game, just barely stayed fair, and it ties up the ball game. Impressive.
Pitching change here, Joel Kuhnel.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Jeff McNeil stands in. Up the middle, India. On the run, sends it over to first, and he'll be safe at first.
The bat, number 10, shortstop, Eduardo Escobar.
Go ahead run on base. Eduardo Escobar digs in now. First pitch, and he just misses.
Count 1-0.
One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Righty delivers. Good eye right there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. That's the third out. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. We're tied now with 3 apiece. You're dialed into the show. Tyler McGill gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Number 38, Tyler McGill.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Kevin Newman.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
And the pitch. That one at the knees for a strike.
0-1 the count.
Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. This guy with light tower power. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. There's a strike. Ball one low.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Canna gets there. He's under it. Drops into the glove. And a couple of quick outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Jake Fraley will hit next.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Hammered on the line, base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. A lot riding on this next at-bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Jonathan India, the next to hit for the Reds. First offering, and it just misses.
0-1, no strike.
And that's downstairs and outside. First and second, 2 down. Next pitch is downstairs.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
In for a strike, now 3-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here at Great American Ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Mark Canha. The wind and the pitch. And ball 1. The wind to kick the pitch. Outside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Now 3-0.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Luis Guillorme waiting to hit for the Mets. And a 4-pitch walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
Now here is Luis Guillorme. In there, and it's 0-1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
In the air out to center. That one gets down for a hit. Lead runner holds up, They're at first and second with nobody out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard.
Good feed. That's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
So digging in, Brandon Nimmo. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Myers makes the play. Runner tags from third. Runner from third into score. 4-3, they take the lead.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
So 2 down now, and here is Starling Marte. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. Ripped on a line. And that's a base hit. Lead runner around second. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, he keeps the hitting streak going with that 9th inning knock right there. Coming through under pressure. And not the ideal way to get the job done, Boog, but it works.
You know, only once during DiMaggio's famous inning streak did he wait till the 9th inning to extend it. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, and the best thing to do is get that thing out of the way early. No doubt about it. You can move on with the game. Otherwise, you start gripping the bat a little tighter as the game progresses towards the end.
Two on, 2 outs. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Got it by him for the K. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, 9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Mets 4 and the Reds 3. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Edwin Diaz.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And he deals. Myers in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Swung on, belted. That's bad. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
And that one is lifted in the air. This one's got a chance. And it's gone. Home run. He'll circle the bases, and we have a tie ball game. It's 4-4. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Nick Senzel, the next to hit for the Reds. There's a strike.
0-1.
Good eye in that spot. Slice down the right side. Stays alive. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing, and he breaks his bat, and it goes just foul. Next offering is fouled back. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close.
Got him looking, and he's down on strikes for the second time today. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The 0-1. Center field. Nimmo makes the catch, and that's the third out. One for the Reds on the homer. All even now at 4 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now, and we're in extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning. Ian Gibaut. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Go-ahead run on base. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. He's already homered in this game. The pitch. There's the strike. Extra innings certainly had a different feel starting in 2020. With a new rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning, and that forced teams to rethink their strategy in extra frames.
Yeah, much less margin for error, and Boog, to your dismay, not much sacrifice bunting. Teams usually try for the big inning.
Certainly not that much bunting for the road team as they try and play for the big inning. But for the home team, if the road team doesn't score, you'll see the home team bunt sometimes. And the next pitch is way outside.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Tied at 4. That to right. And that one gets down, fair ball. Here comes the throw. He's in safely at second as a run scores.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And now it's going to be Jeff McNeil. In for a strike. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Alonso stands at second with no outs. And takes low for ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Alexis Diaz, the closer of the staff, is throwing. One now. Fouled off. He was late. Man at second.
Nope, outside.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. No outs. Runner on second.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
The 2-2. Line drive, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And here is Eduardo Escobar. Swings through that one. 0-1. Runners on the corners, no outs. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. And he went, says Dave Lawrence. Oh, and 2 now. Good eye right there. And now 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
Canna now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
At the belt and fires. Out towards right center field. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
New pitcher for the Reds, Alexis Diaz.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
First and second, 1 out. Luis Guillorme up now for the Mets. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Oh, 0-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Kicks and deals. Gets a piece and it stays 0-2. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Next offering is fouled back. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Left-hand batter waits. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. The next offering misses, and it's a full count. This one high in the air to left center. Fraley makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The catcher, number 3,
Tomas Nido up now for the Mets.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. Next pitch is popped up. Diaz makes the catch, inning over. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Mets 6 and the Reds 4. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Adam Ottavino.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And now the shortstop, Kevin Newman. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
And a pitch.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
And a pitch.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers' pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
Right-handed reliever. And a swing and a miss. 1 out.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Next for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Nimmo ranging after it. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And there's 2 down.
Now that's the first baseman.
So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Joey Votto. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that's in there for strike 1. And there's a ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. De La Cruz at second with 2 down. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Never been in balance. It's a challenge when your talent come equipped with damage. Getting caught so what matters and you miss the pattern. How to manage a condition is the trick to catch it. How to handle what you're given is a different matter. Skip the magic, it don't happen overnight. You don't have to.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Reds, 4 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left